Good afternoon, everybody. This is Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading. This is basically for documentation purposes. Today is the first day that I went into town to my post office box in the bank in months. Literally, I think the last time I was there was right before Christmas. So it's been quite a while. I went to purchase gas for the lawnmower. I used a credit card. I placed the credit card back in my credit card hard wallet and placed it back in my handbag and zipped it up. When I got home, I had a landscaper here and a worker. I unpacked my car, stuck my handbag in the hallway, and then put it back into my bedroom. And I just went in to retrieve some information in that credit card wallet, and it was missing. In addition to $30 that was stolen this morning. I'm very particular about paying my bills and counting money. And I counted not only twice, but 3 times the amount of money I was going to deposit into the bank. When I handed the envelope to the cashier and told her how much money it was, she said, "No, that's not what's here. It was minus $30. And for the individual on my channel who is familiar with that symbolism, it was minus $30, 30. It's not the first time. So the $30 was stolen. Oh, and I want to mention that I had 9 pounds of peanut butter, organic peanut butter that I purchased from Amazon, and it was delivered May 22nd, and that was stolen also. I don't know, that was stolen when Jeff was staying here, possibly when I was up on top of the hill and away from my house. Whenever I'm away from my house, the individual who is surveilling this property makes a point to sneak into my house, and the cameras spin around, indicating that someone has been here. Those cameras spun around this morning 6 times. 6 separate occasions. And this happens every morning. But when I went in to retrieve my credit card wallet, it was missing. I emptied my handbag, and I know because the last thing I did before I came home was use my credit card to buy gas and fill up my gas containers. I stuck that right into the credit card wallet and put it into my bag, and they stole it. I just reported it to the sheriff's department, and I'm going to report it to my insurance company. They stole my credit cards, my insurance card, my driver's license, membership cards, and the wallet, of course, and maybe other things in there that I don't remember. But I'm just placing this on the record. So in addition to burning a hole in my cat's face, stealing a hen a couple of weeks ago and tearing her guts out and dumping her on the driveway after removing her apron, they come into my house and steal my credit cards, driver's license, that now is going to take an incredible amount of time to redo, reorder, and then I'm going to have to go and fix all of my accounts that are associated with my nonprofit to change the credit card information on all of those accounts, which has been set up forever since 2012. And this is what these criminals have done. And I made a point of telling the dispatch that this has been happening since I moved here. And I wanted him to note that I was placed as a non-investigative subject on the terrorist watch list by the Manalapan Police Department in New Jersey. This is a pattern of behavior because the dispatch asked, who do I think it is? And I said, well, I don't know specifically who it is, but I'll tell you who fits the image of who it is. It's a retired military person. It's a private contractor. It's a private security contractor who's a retired police officer, retired military, or works for a private security firm, Infraguard, a fusion center operative, underneath the FBI. He didn't say too much about that. I wanted to let him know that when he pulls up my record, there is something next to my name indicating to take information on me, that I'm a non-investigative subject. I also explained to him that since July of 2019, there have been extremely loud bangs to the CATS nonprofit building, to the roof, the metal roof, that causes them a lot of distress and likely is harming the roof. It also happens to my building and the chicken coops. It is every day, and it is incessant. It is loud and disturbing, and it's intentional. I explained to him how it's done. And I said, this is just for your information, that it can run across any electrical wiring, a smart meter, a transformer on the property, and it will be accessed by a nefarious person to piggyback on those electrical wires to cause harm intentionally. And I explained that that's being done to me, to my house, to the buildings, and to my pets. That was in addition to the possible identity theft and the theft of my wallet. So this morning, an envelope with a deposit of cash to the local bank, I counted 3 times. It was an even, round number. I'm very particular. I know exactly what I deposited, and I wrote the number on the outside of the envelope. When I got to the bank, she counted it and said, no, it's short, $30. And my deposit, the deposit slip to the bank, was also stolen. I just remembered that. That was also taken from my bag. It's missing. Oh, let's see who we've got here. Just somebody driving by with black windows. So on top of all the harassment, this is every day, folks. I'm just going to tell you, it is every day there's chaos. This is orchestrated, it's designed, it's scripted. People don't have lives like this. I went into town for the first time in literally 4 months to go grocery shopping, go to the bank and the post office. And I return with my handbag and my credit card hard case with my credit cards in there because I used the card to pay for gas. It was the last thing I did. And after I put that handbag in my hallway and ran out to speak to the landscaper and came back, somebody was in that credit card case and stole it. Stole the credit card case. Here comes number 2, folks. Oh, thank you. Here's the sheriff. So I'm going to sign off for now. This is Lorraine.